Hello and welcome back to Old World Blues as we play as the Troll Warden and clean up the coastline, turning everybody into delicious good super mutants. We have recently just won a couple of wars against the West Coast, the Mirelurk tribe and the Apostles. We also wiped out the Crimson Cove and Chemalt Station. We actually took 4 whole territories last time. We are in a bit of a chill moment as we prep for our next wars. Ario, we've got to go to war with New Reno over Klamath, though they might just give up that territory for free. And then we're up against the Timberline and into the Northwestern Brotherhood in Port Ma. It is all building up. There's our core for Mirelurk tribes. So let's core the Apostles before we do anything else. And we have a bunch of focus trees that are very specifically focused around the economy. Up here, adding a bunch of building slots to the Warren. And I kind of think I want to do these. You're just manpower. This will give us a bunch of scrap and water. This gives us caps, which ain't bad, but the building slots would be really good. Once we pick up heavy melee weaponry, we can also start working towards powered melee weaponry. I haven't done anything with the canoes, but I don't know if we really need to. We could do like naval invasions of Capitol Hill. It's, man, actually, that's not a bad idea. How big is our navy? We have 17 canoes. I'm going to put them on training. Which also reminds me I'm going to put our army on training because we have a couple of people who need to get cleaned up. And some of our giants also need more medals, but they're getting kind of expensive. I'd like to get this military academy training because it will give us an extra 2.5 organization. We're maxed out on Children of the Master. We're not allowing any normies in. I stand by that. I don't think we're going to take raiders. I don't think we need outside volunteers. But it would be nice to probably upgrade this to the roaming army afterwards. Lannis has just taken 22 states. A big upgrade for them. And the fall of the hangdogs. They also took over Robot City. This poses great danger for the NCR. Caesar has gotten really, really big with his allies. Which is fine for us, not really our problem. But worth keeping an eye on. I guess let's just keep creating behemoths. Behemoths. Whatever we decide to call them. Expanding the ranks, rising squadrons, superior firepower, bolstered vanguard. You and you are mutually exclusive, and then expanding the ranks and bolstered vanguard are mutually exclusive. We're going to expand the ranks here because this is more special forces, which means more behemoths. And then we'll probably just take rising squadrons because that's also more behemoths. No! Max Scarface was apprehended by the Brotherhood. Who would have known that that super mutant was a spy? I don't know if there's any difference here for light special forces or heavy special forces. I don't actually know what a behemoth counts as. I think it's its own unique thing. So neither of those really matter. Though this would be good. And also has a cap multiplier of 5%. So we could have many, 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 many behemoths. How is Canada doing? Oh, it looks like Lloyd's Ministry is taking over. Yeah, no, Big Grass is absolutely falling. If they lose Grand Prairie, they're done. So the robots are falling, and it looks like the... Oh, she's also not the original person. Torchbearer of the revolution. The heir, the daughter, the frame of the revolution. A proper heir to the father of communism after the world was set ablaze 200 years ago. With one like Eckertina in charge, people may begin to wonder if the brightest flame might burn the fastest. So she's a people's republic and a tank brigade. Dangerous. Kingdom of Manitoba over here, which is actually being run by the Duchy of Landsberg, is moving on. These guys are going to be huge. If they're taking over the Republic of Three Rivers, they're going to be massive and very difficult to beat. Middlemark has grown quite a bit, which is fun. And I think MacArthur and Montana are fighting right now. So we have a couple of issues going on. Behemoths basically tanks. I mean, they basically are, but they operate as special forces. Because if you look here, they have the special forces icon. So do the Nightkin. I don't know whether or not power armor has that icon or has the little power armor helmet. It's a bit hard to say. Can I create some variations of these guys in just terms of imagery? I'm wondering. I would like some of our divisions to be able to say like grenades versus... Ah, here we go. Anti-tank is like armor piercing. Demo mutants go boom. And whoops. Gun mutants go brap, 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 brap. Could just give them those guns. Let's give them these guns. Since they're a little bit more defensive. Northwestern is fighting the Wardens of the White now. I don't know why they would decide to do that while they're also still at war with the Silix Nation and losing. And Port Ma. Okay, these guys are getting destroyed. Northwestern Brotherhood is absolutely going down right now. This is going to be a very confusing endgame for us. We're just going to be fighting raiders by the look of it. All the actual serious threats are getting destroyed. Well, those guys to here and these guys to there. I don't think I have to move against New Reno. I'm pretty sure they'll just give up that territory rather than pick a fight with super mutants. At least that's what I'm hoping for. No idea because of the sound they're making for moving. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of weird sound effects. Talok's demise. Always quite a sound effect. Always quite the sound effect. Big Grass was annexed. Lloyd's Ministry comes out on top. Whose land is taking on Aereo? Dude, this is chaos. This map is absolutely berserk right now. Everything is being a real mess. But it's all like pretty beneficial for us. There is some river territory here, so I wonder whether or not we should consider Popping things like some bunkers over here, here. Just because those are all choke points. All right, we've lost some scavs. Let's send a rescue team. Also, our one spy got captured. And unfortunately, I don't think we can get another spy. I'm not sure there are actually any upgrades we can do to ascend that anymore.
So many staring eyes.
Demo mutants 1 and 2. Keep setting these guys to auto assign. Man, we have so much manpower. I really didn't think that super mutants were going to have this kind of manpower, but we do. And actually, we have another general. So I think I'm going to make like another set of guys here that will apply to someone else. Guerrilla tactics. Heavy melee weapons is still a bit ahead of its time right now. There's a handful of upgrades we can get here. Cams is probably the most useful one for us. Spirit of the Naval Academy. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what we need to do for our Navy right now, so get these boys training. Do we have tank units that are not limited by special forces? No, we don't. So we actually don't have access to any vehicle tech whatsoever. Power armored vehicles, robots, and aircraft, we're not allowed to research. We're not allowed to build anything on. Not even the most basic. Van Graffs have asked us to sponsor a scavenging party. Ooh, yeah, let's do that for sure. They sell laser weapons. I can buy laser muskets right now. So I'm gonna do that. And I actually wonder what gives us the most here. That's only 7. Dynamite is 11. Well, I guess that's kind of all the differences there right now. Okay, so our capital gets a bunch of bonuses. I need all of this to get the Warren upgraded. That's 2 civvy workshops. Upgrades to Pitman, upgrades to Bone Snarl. Infantry equipment. That's anti-ear. We're going to want that. Let's grab these civvy workshops right now because that'll help us finish up this infrastructure. We're trying to get all the infrastructure up here, down here, up to 5. Because then we get an insane amount of anti-ear on the south coast. No Cypher. No Cypher. They destroyed the Brotherhood. I spent all that time trying to break the Brotherhood Cypher, and what do? They just sweep in and destroy them. Wardens of the White. Unlocked by restoring the Wardens to glory. All right, so these guys are kind of like a military elite. These guys are people, an indigenous nation. Port Ma is pirates. Olympus tribe is basically just some people that got beat up by the Brotherhood. Timberline is military. But like pretty basic guys. We're gonna have some weird comical stuff happening up here. I gotta tell you, it's gonna be a bizarre place. Oh, this is a shame. We actually just unlocked Butcher Pete's How to Hunt Mirelurks, which gives us a bonus attacking Mirelurks and Apostles. But it's not really the end of the world. We'll take some basic training here. I didn't realize that was open. And then if I could trade some war support for stability, I would do that. Because we have a lot of war support right now. So I think that's not a bad idea. Oh, interesting. Given our experience in the field, we might be capable of gaining access to a technology usually beyond our capabilities. Next year, we're in August right now. After January 1st, we can get platoon training in the research tree. Giving us an extra 5% org. Ooh, that would actually be really useful. Training time, training time. Let's expand the ranks. Push ourselves up there. Imagine paving roads are super easy with behemoths, though trying to install fire hydrants is difficult since they would love to rip them off the ground and swing them around. Definitely has some challenges. Hey, you know what I keep forgetting to do? Promoting this node. All right, civvy factories. 63 civilian factories? This is out of control. Absolutely nuts. This can keep being promoted. It's like I'm genuinely like just not sure what I even need to be upgrading here. I could go with something like anti-air in some of these places. It does seem like we already have some anti-air, and a bunch is going to be done when we finish this focus, so. Like, do I just keep maxing out infrastructure everywhere? We're getting a lot of trade goods out of it. 338 surplus scrap metal, 227 surplus water. Can we trade? We're open. We distrust outsiders right now. Oh man, let's open to traders. Or go with the beer economy. What's this one like? The NCR is the largest, most prosperous nation on the West Coast. The beer's million customers create a market for goods and services from across the wasteland, for better or worse. Many people that are not formally part of the Republic still have lives dictated by shady sands. Ah, so I can only do this. It's kind of like Oh, interesting. Replace NCR dollars with bottle caps. Or vice versa, really. So we don't get caps, but we get bonuses to... Oh, that's so cool. I do think the best option is to just open our business to traders and sell off all of our resources because we have so much. Why not? Super Mutant Anti-Air is just Behemoth doing the fastball special towards enemy blimps? Absolutely. Is that scene from Attack on Titan when the, you know, you got the Beast Titan just throwing the rocks? It is exactly that. This is not low manpower, dudes. We have 4,000 people. This is crazy. Spear launchers, yes. They're always there to trade. Super mutants give you a bloody good crumping and take everything you have in return. I'm just going to keep going down the mutant tree there. No, we're not going to submit ourselves to stinky NCR tariffs. The NCR is potentially our enemy. So I don't really see any need to do that. A bountiful coast. A couple more civvy workshops. Where was... Every state we own within Chemalt Station that has 5 infrastructure gains 1 anti-air in the Warren and New Chemalt. I'm going to buy this. Because we are totally maxed out on infrastructure in New Chemalt right now. Or, well, we have 5 in all of those locations at least. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 5 anti-air that it builds in our capital and in all of those stations. If I go to war with New Reno, do they have airplanes? We don't know. I think this is the problem right now, is so many people are just, we don't know. You guys are maxed. You guys are maxed. I guess we could go with caravan companies instead of just open to traders. We'd bleed a little less intelligence. And then we can start working on upgrading our conscription laws. But this feels probably like the right thing right now, given just how many insane amounts of goods we have. Ludicrous amounts of goods. Hey, our spy is back somehow. Oh, because the Washington Brotherhood got destroyed. Hilarious. Put this guy in New Reno. We're gonna learn all we can. Enables messenger seagulls. I like the sounds of that. Super mutants probably like playing with battle caps, not paper money. Definitely, definitely. Amish. Thank you so much for 9 months of primers. Much appreciated. Thank you for the prime baby. Can't tell if they have the airplanes blast because we don't know what an airplane is. Ain't that the truth? That's absolutely the truth. Am I done with Stone Shard for now? What are your thoughts on it? I was actually just talking about this earlier. I am done with Stone Shard for right now, but my thoughts on it are generally quite positive. I really enjoyed the game. I thought it's quite good. I think you can get kind of 20 to 30 hours of content out of it right now if you're playing it. It is a bit limited in its content in terms of like what is actually there. This is hilarious. Gateway still has not taken Iron Confederacy. That's like they get a war goal against them in the first year of the game. Stone Shard is really, really fun, but I'm really curious how the game expands when they start introducing new classes, because right now it feels like every class probably plays a bit the same, where you have to like sneak in and it's sort of about like sneaking in, dragging people out, and then taking them out one by one. It feels like you're always playing a bit of a thief. And it feels like there's a lot of room for some other really interesting stuff to be added into the game. All right, where are we going here, boys? Should I go for the Glorious City? I mean, I feel like maybe we should. Every owned core state in Oregon gets us 30 manpower. That's probably a lot. I think before we start taking the next big pushes, I want to finish up those other trees. I don't know. Oh, you're also Oregon. So, shoot. I don't think I can cancel. Can I? Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because we just started it. So I don't want to do that yet. This is bottle caps and building slots, which we don't really need. Bone Snarl's War Cry. Pittman's Logistics. Pittman's Prodigies. I don't know Beatrice. Oh, I guess Beatrice gets the bonus up there. Beatrice's Findings. Let's upgrade the generals a little bit. Out of curiosity, where are our boats? They're all over here. Not the most useful. I thought we were going to have some coastal boats. Oh, I can. I can start making them in Crowlands. Let's do that. American coast, Canadian coast, North Pacific, North Atlantic. Can I sail over to Newfoundland from here? I don't think that's how the world works. I could be wrong, though. The metal birds don't taste good. They're not worth the hurt, but their screams are funny. I think these guys are war decking each other. Do you need any help? All by myself. This is a jam. Brotherhood and NCR are in peace talks. Uh-oh. Sons of Kaga. Ooh. Kaga has spent his life living in hell, the exiled chosen one of Aryo. Kaga was denied his birthright as the savior of his people, who instead turned to another less worthy champion. Many times Kaga sought revenge against them, yet each time they were denied. Man, I really want to go back and play Fallout 1 now. Death Claws, aid our team. Our super mutants are getting eaten by Death Claws more than I would like for them to be. I gotta say, it's happening quite a bit. I have not upgraded any of this industry stuff in so long. I think maybe it's about time. And I'm going to turn us way up on speed, because right now we're mostly just waiting on focus trees to be done.
So many staring eyes.
And I guess waiting for 150 so that we can promote some caravan companies. Nice. Our 2 new divisions are up, which I think means we can create a new guy, which will be... Oh, he's a commanding officer. An exiled leader, General Shatterhand. Exile division attack. I didn't know you could attack as exiles. He's a survivalist. He's aware. He's rooted, enduring, and strong. think I'm just going to put him like up here against maybe Timberline or something maybe. New Vegas has joined the NCR, and then New Vegas has joined Caesar's Legion. I'm a little confused who New Vegas has joined. He's giving military rights to New Vegas from the Mojave. No. Non-aggression with NCR. He's at war with Caesar's Legion. Okay. So it looks like the Battle of Hoover Dam is kicking back off again. There's our great horde. Did we not get that event? Do we only get that event if Bone Snarl is war chief? Okay, so it's just the manpower then. All this apostle territory needs 5 infrastructure. I play both sides, see? So I always come out on top. Looks like Benny managed to get rid of House. Oh, wow, you're right. Rigged from the start. Wow. Not what I would have expected. I also feel like Benny would side with the Legion probably, but well, I guess it's hard to say. New Reno's at war with the Thunderbirds, and I think it's going really well for them. Looks like it's going really well for them. I'm worried about New Reno, and I think I've got reason to be. I think I've got very good reason to be.
Shit, I'm waiting.
Can you join this army? Yeah, you can. Okay. So these guys are anti-tank and demolition. These guys are guns and demolition. .34 org. I kind of want to put some dogs. Some dogs. In some of these teams, especially because they give good breakthrough. Like, especially in the grenade team, which gives good breakthrough. I mean, as long as I have over 30 org, we should be fine. Because the mutants always kind of have bad org. Oops. So
Don't look at me.
you guys are anti-tank and demo. You guys are guns and demo. I think we'll give them 5 anti-tank divisions. And then we'll give these guys 5 gun divisions. I know I'm recruiting like quite a lot here, but you know, it's okay. And then demo division, you guys got to make 10. And go into that new army.
Shit, I'm waiting.
So these are going to be, I'm just going to rename these guys. They're going to be gun mutants, gym mutants, gun mutants.
Shit, I'm waiting.
AP mutants.
Sometimes they escape, and I have
And
to round them up again.
demo mutants. And I don't really know if that's going to be the right decision for it yet, but that's what we're going to play for right now. Suiciders from FO4? Basically, yeah. That's kind of how I see it. They throw the self-exploders. Can I pet that dog? I would not want to pet super mutant dogs. Probably not the best idea. All right, let's take the first ambition. It's going to give us a ton of manpower and other things. It's also going to set us up to start claiming land against New Reno and everybody else. And then we are going to open our borders for trading. In an effort not to totally screw myself, I think I'm going to go with caravan companies instead of open to traders. Because I don't really know how much goods we're going to lose out of that. Hilarious. The Kingdom of Manitoba lost, and the Republic of Three Rivers took them over. That's unbelievable. And the Blighted Woods grew. The Blighted Woods have like basically no army at the beginning of the game. It looks like I probably could have traded off all of my goods, but that's okay. We live, we learn. Do we want to take smoke signals and primitive radio? I guess it's all pretty good for us. We might as well. Have I ever made it back around to Rogue Trader? Not recently, no. I'm still at Act 4. New Vegas has joined the Nevada Pact. Yeah, war is kicking off here big time. There's our bonus to agriculture. Part of me is like, do I just keep going? Should I fix up our construction? Should I fix up our general scavenging? I guess construction is valuable to us. The ironic thing is like production is not. I am making so many goods that I can't even possibly use all of them. Sell off those pipe weapons. Let's keep buying laser muskets because sure. Apparently I have some bicycles to trade. I love the idea of a couple of our super mutants having laser muskets, barely knowing what to do with them. So we can't take Cause of the Trouble. We can take the Southern Push. So we gonna do that. Been playing through with the Void Shadows DLC. I really do want to try out that DLC. It looks super fun. Like, I really liked Rogue Trader. I know it has some like weird stuff as it gets a bit later into the game, but for the most part, I think it's a fantastic, fantastic game. When our men descended into the depths of the research facility scouted by the Van Graffs, most of them never returned. A member of the party reports being ambushed by sentry bots. A few brave soldiers made it home. Man. Our poor guys. Unit training. Research speed minus 20 for 120 days, but we get platoon training from this, which gives us org. I'm going to take that. We gonna do that. Absolutely. We have such high stability. I'm so confused. All right, we're gonna go, ironically enough, for the New Reno goal first, because I want to see if I can get them to just give us the land before we have to fight, before they take Thunderbirds over. So let's go for Red River. And we just hope we get that quickly. We have enough that we can upgrade from cave trolls to leaving the caves. But honestly, if I just wait for 15 more PP, we can go straight to the roaming army. So let's just do that. We're going to go from 4% recruitable population to 12. That's gonna be a jump. Wind up rifles from the Futurama episode? Yes. Remove the mental image of laser muskets having the Pop Goes the Weasel song when you charge it? Oh my god.
Huh?
I mean, it does feel like strangely fitting. Oh, I really hope. Yeah, this will trigger before they kill Thunderbirds. They're not nearly at the Thunderdome yet. And Ario is going to get destroyed very quickly. So let's grab Vengeance for the Master. We're going to say, demand our rightful territories. Which they ought to give us. This stuff is cleared up again. I think we can sell dynamite for more. Yeah, so let's sell dynamite for these guys. We sell one more set of dynamite. We can start buying heavy melee weaponry from them, which also we should be able to start researching really soon. Sell some pipe weapons, sell some bicycles. Buy some laser muskets. Ariel is now moving all of its units up to the northern border because they're like, uh-oh. There's a lot of super mutants up here. New Reno has rejected the ultimatum. I'm a little surprised by that. I guess they're feeling confident. Good for them. See how that works out. We're going to build some more stuff here and here. Send out some more manual prospectors. I'm not ready for war with New Reno. I want to take out Ario first. It's just quicker, cleaner, and we get to move our guys around.
Sometimes they escape, and I have to round them up again.
I could move that squad. The gateway has been annexed by the Iron Confederacy. Pathetic. Truly hilarious, honestly. But they seem to be really, really struggling against probably power armor up there. I'm not really covering this entire front right now, which has got also me thinking I might need to move some more guys down. I mean, I guess we'll move these over. They're going to smash through this line in seconds. 3 super mutants with a bunch of behemoths. The Union of Canadian Socialist Republic. Pray tell, who is the Union of Canadian Socialist Republic? Ah, yes. Ekaterina Donskoya. So where we went with an elite Canada, these guys have gone with a People's Canada. Fools. Don't they know communism will never work with the people in charge? That's not how communism works. These'll never learn. Our Canada, comrade. He's not their Canada, he's our Canada. Oh, Thunderbirds. Won't be a bad time for you. All right, there's our war goal on Ario. I think I'm still waiting a little bit on that. Let's grab Mirelurk converts. We're gonna... You know what else we should do? We should upgrade this node. And then let's go to war with these guys. This should be hilarious. I have 8 behemoth squadrons here. You know what, man? I'm gonna force attack. Ario is called New Vegas Inn. Do you have more allies than that? New Vegas, Ario, and the Umbra. Okay, that's not really an issue. I got very scared there. Also, who is running Ario? Vault 13? Weird. I'm quite curious if I'm going to have to beat every single part of this war now. Like, can New Vegas even send units up to me? All right, that's finally maxed out there in Crow's Haven. These guys are going to capitulate super quick. I feel like every one of these fights goes from like 30, 50, 90. Wardens of the White has also just now declared war on a bunch of people. Heaven's Gate. And I think High Chapel. I think these guys are allied. We're going to have to push through them to get to Capitol Hill, which might be a pain. All right. Ario sprung up around the ancestors of Vault 13. Yes, I believe so. I think it's Vault 13 in the first game. Yep. Steal some vertebrates, airdrop into Benny's penthouse. Can we get a canoe down there, maybe? We're more of a canoe-based faction. Hey, everybody. How about attacking? How does that sound?
Now you die.
I would like it if you smashed. I would like it if you smashed that like and subscribe button. Oh, you know, we got to throw those in every now and then. We almost never do. Troll seals. Not quite the Navy SEALs we expected. How are my behemoths losing against infantry when they have 400 attack? Unstoppable charge. Wow, these guys are digging in. Like elephant seals, but green. All right, all these guys are helping.
So many staring eyes.
Like you guys to push him. I'm shocked by how tough these dudes are. Genuinely. Oh, I can get Durin Gall already. We're just going to increase our special forces divisions, though. These guys all have 5, so that is ready for upgrades. Honestly, the only thing I need to be building at this point is military factories. And I don't actually have any reason to build military factories, but I'm still building them anyway. What do we need? More military factories so we can make more sledgehammers? Ario has capitulated. Laser weaponry, portable radios. Guess you can get another one of these. And then how are we on like behemoths? 700. And on infantry weapons, we are 25K. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to do with their military factories. I guess super mutants really are just... What's going on here? Didn't Ario just capitulate? Why am I still fighting them? mean, these guys only have one city, so why don't we just move all of you into that and we'll wipe them out immediately. I think I have to fight all of the faction. How am I gonna get to New Vegas? I mean, I guess on the same side, how are they gonna get to me? Maybe this is not really something I need to be worried about. Woodworking. Great Stampede was annexed. Umbra has capitulated. You have more military factories. Keep making behemoths. Okay. These guys are all dead. There's no possible way for me to get to New Vegas, so I'm not going to really stress about that. Where is your capital? New Reno is down there. I think we're going to do it this way. So my thought here is that we push in through Klamath and just down the coast to New Reno. I guess, who are these guys like allied with? Mojave, NCR, non-aggression pacts with New Reno. Independence of New Reno is guaranteed by the New California Republic. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I also cannot take... Oh my god. Until this war ends with Aryo, I actually can't claim any of this. I have to go to war with the entire NCR. And I have to push my way to New Vegas and wipe out New Vegas. Because otherwise this war won't end. Is this for real? Is this as stupid as it is? Apparently, Caesar is also in this war. Canoes are just the behemoths walking to the bottom of the river with bucket hats. The rank and file mutants in the hats. If the Legion manages to push back on New Vegas, you are right. Nice. We pick up platoon training, which I think gives us an extra 5 division organization. Ain't gotta say no to that. Heavy melee weapons as well. We should be able to get pretty soon. Boom. Can I... was gonna say, can I like send these guys volunteers? But no, because we're not at peace. So what we're banking on right now is that Caesar's Legion pushes over Hoover Dam and into the NCR. Oh man. And right now it actually looks like they're pushed back past Hoover Dam. Damn, dudes. That's not good. Volunteer super mutants, right? It does feel like a bit of a funny a funny idea. I guess like maybe I could just make a couple more of some of these just to fill out. Even if Legion pushes, we're still going to war with the NCR. Over New Reno. Yeah. But I guess my thought is, how big is New Reno? $37 to 110 divisions, 10 to 23K. We have 32, 8, 45 divisions. I guess we are getting some better intel here right now. What can we find out about these dweebs? Probably not a lot. I could go for some like better decryption. I'd like to know what Air Force people have, because that becomes a real problem for us. We picked up battlefield scavenging. We're now going to get breakthrough, soft attack, hard attack, and XP for mutants, but our population goes down. Not really an issue. And we still have like free factories everywhere. It's a little outrageous. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to max out my infrastructure everywhere. It's currently the only thing that makes sense for me to do. I don't need any more factories. I could build outposts. You know what? I guess I could build outposts. Yeah, that'll keep us busy for a while, though. I have enough caps to invest in stimulus, but I'm going to want to spend some caps buying laser muskets. Scavengers found some radar systems. That's kind of nice. And are we looking for anything bonus-wise here? We've got our caravans. We've got our militaries. We've got the roaming army. Owns the Couve. What the hell is the Couvre? You know what? There's a search thing. C-O-U-V-R-E. Right here. If we own this, we get the next bonus. But I can't get claims on them until we own all of Ario and Klamath. Can I get tackling Timberland? One of the following must be true. Either the Washington Brotherhood Corps land is all owned by the Troll Warren, or the NCR is all owned by us. How big is the NCR? 110 to 182 divisions. They've got paratroopers, motorized. 3,000 boats. 3,000 to 6,000 boats. Ooh, they are gonna be a challenge, to say the least. Quite a poor estimation. Me count 31. Or is it 112? Me not know. Passkeepers. I mean, here's the thing, is I could also just do this. And that would probably save me a lot of hassle. My only question is will they just get added into this war? Or will this start a separate war? I can't believe New Vegas is even allowed to be a part of this. It's so shenanigans. Republic of Rio Grande. Ugh. I don't know. Caesar is big. I just think he's really struggling to actually make any kind of dent in these guys. 29 to 48. Yeah, he's got less troops. Now, if I attack, will that pull enough people off that Caesar's Legion will be able to move in? Possibly. But we can be smart about it. Today will be remembered as a date on which Wyatt from the Two Sons won the very first war. The very first great race of the Two Sons. People of Tucson and their honored guests are now celebrating the momentous occasion. These guys are homies with Caesar, though. All right. We hope that's a good thing for us. We just keep making more weapons, more behemoths. Constructing at an insane rate here. It is 3,000 per infrastructure. I am actually starting to think we might want to build more anti-air. Americanada. I've never seen that before. General Freedom of Americanada. This is a Nightkin leader. President of the Free Canadians. Don't know how well he's going to do, but it'll be a separate war unless they get invited to a faction and then the wars will merge, but I doubt they will join Benny. Okay. All right, well, at least we have a bit of a plan then. Huh. So it looks like it didn't actually build 5 anti-air here like it said it would. For every every state we own with a Chemalt Station core that has at least 5 infrastructure, build 1 anti-air in the Warren and New Chemalt. It looks like it just built them all in Chemalt and not in the Warren. We'll need some stuff over here in West Oregon as well. Oh, we have some anti-air. I guess there. You know what? Get in both spots. You're coming in after the infrastructure anyway, so... We have some stuff over here in Idaho as well, so let's just build 5 there. How much do these cost to build? Oh, they're cheap. Oh, I'm so jealous of all these wars in the north. So much happening. That's not us. Everybody for the war machine. Any enemy country has more than 50% of the total number of factories that we do. Yeah, I don't know that that's good, though. Every cap for the army is really, really useful. Just lets us build stuff really fast. No outsiders. Outsider battalions. If we want more manpower. Our manpower is doing like really well right now at 13. Melee infantry. We still haven't gotten anything better than Poseidon's here. We have docks, which is fine. Oh, good. None of my divisions are going into places correctly. I believe it went like this. Cannibal mutants adds us some more building slots. Eaters of Mankind will give us more caps, more building slots. A lot of building slots, actually. 11 others there. I have a ton of money. Economic development is sufficiently high. You have 100% progress. I'm going to invest into Crow's Haven, because that's like our main place. We have room for another guy. We can take Super Scars or Super Slayer. Let's take Super Slayer, our new spy. Boy, which I guess is going down into Shady Sands. We can actually start doing quests and stuff down here. I wonder whether or not I could start stealing technology from the NCR. Might not be the dumbest idea. Tank equipment, motorized equipment. None of that's needed. Recruitable population. That guy's good. That guy's good. This guy's good. I'm not really building the civilian factories anymore. So let's swap him over to a slave master just so we can get less production. 73 military factories. Like, it's actually insane how big the troll warren is. I should be switching over some of these civvy factories to military, but I don't really have a need for it. Again, it's like we have all this stuff, but I have no reason to move it. Keep selling this guy junk. Sell you junk. Keep buying laser muskets. I can start buying heavy melee weaponry off of this guy, so I think let's just start doing that. We're going to need it pretty soon. You guys have got clay working. Let's grab agriculture for the extra population. New Reno just joined the NCR. The biggest little city in the NCR. After decades of will they, won't they, today Allgood Murphy signed a treaty formally annexing New Reno into the Republic, placing one of the West's largest independent cities under control of the bear. At long last, New Reno joined the NCR and its latest state, a sign of the Republic's growing influence. In return, the NCR states have amended the Constitution to legalize gambling and prostitution, a sticking point which has presented an obstacle at prior attempts of integration. Perhaps House will have to find other sources of tourists after all. That's going to make our job more difficult, for sure. For sure, for sure. Tricky, tricky, tricky. We're going to get some flamethrowers for our guys. So it's still showing as an independent state right now, but I guess it's just because it's part of the faction. So it's no longer that they're independently guaranteed. Oh, man. All right, how long until this port, Mara? 26th of January. It's September. Barf. Borf.
Don't look at me. Shit, I'm waiting.
I'll move these guys up here. So you guys are gonna go to the water here. Sure. These guys are going to do a likewise move.
Don't look at me.
And then these guys are just going to push up through here, I think. Blah. New Reno's got so many troops on my borders right now as well. I could take a canoe down this way. I think I can come all the way down here. That doesn't really do much for me, though. I could take canoes down to, like, Maxon. I have 10 boats over here. But the problem is if I try to bring boats down here to do a naval invasion, the NCR is just going to take their boats out and sink me instantly. So I'm not so sure that's going to work. I ain't so positivo. New Reno. Capturing my poor agents. We're gonna mount a rescue operation. I need to know what's going on in New Reno. Like, I'd like to have better intel. I'm actually kind of shocked that our intel is so bad. Like, 28 to 103 is not very good. 17 to 28 is a little bit more usable. Where are we on this list? 12. It's got me worried. I'm just going to turn on construction engineering right now while we make all this infrastructure. I don't know about investing that stimulus. I don't think I'm going to do that. war comes up in January. 26th of January? Man, that's pretty far away. The Wardens of the White got caught in too many wars and now have been destroyed by Heaven's Gate. And the Passkeepers seem to be pushing out into the Union of Canadian Socialist Republic. Now, that being said, this is all garbage territory, so they haven't taken that much yet, but we'll see whether or not their tanks can hold them back. Definitely forego naval stuff in OWB. The air is super strong. Yeah, this is the problem, is that we don't actually have any air. Americanada is growing. Not only that, but super mutants take like bonus damage from Cass. Well, they start taking less damage from Cass, but as this roaming army goes up, you start taking 60% damage reduction, but then now we're up to only 30%. And we're gonna get the coup from these guys. I hope. Yeah, he's not at war with anybody, so. Scavengers found something. Robco. Hey. Another useless pre-war manufacturer. These guys, while getting their butts kicked by Passmark, just decided to war deck middle mark. I don't know what the AI is thinking this game. This is so stupid. The fact that they can even participate in this war and just lock us out of it is outrageous. NCR made a breach. Caesars made a breach. They got across the river. Ooh, so did NCR though. NCR pushed back. Caesar still has his beachhead. If they can push out from here, that'll be the game changer. All you need is like one good breach. Need to get this DLC. I don't even know if I have OA4. All you need is the base game, actually. Though some DLC does add a bunch of stuff. Can I try to faction up with the Legion? I can send them an attaché, but they will not accept because they do not like trolls. They do not like the super mutants. I suppose that makes sense. I do suppose that makes some sense. They're just in a constant meat grinder on that front line. It's wild. There's some more laser muskets. Some more heavy melee weaponry. We'll sell off some other stuff there. Van Graffs has trade knowledge. Bonus for energy weapons. I don't think I'm ever going to do that. I'll take the elite smuggler. I think that's probably it, though. Don't really need that. Don't need that. Or any of these. Ain't no need on nothing of it. Manual prospectors, on the other hand, very much so. Man, I kind of want to put these guys in vehicle and aircraft designers just so I can stop getting notifications about it. It's really weird that they even exist when you don't have the ability to make that stuff, but Can Caesar die during the course of the game if you aren't playing him? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Mr. House got replaced by Benny here in New Vegas. The NCR has Elgood Murphy leading it right now. So you end up with all sorts of different leaders. I'm assuming Caesar still runs. Yeah, Caesar is still running Caesar's Legion. All right, we're in December. January, we get to go to war with Port Ma. Big rad storms going on all over the Troll Warden constantly. Just the lightning crackle. I mean, part of me is like, part of me just wants to go to war with these guys, just to be like, give me back my land. Give me that stuff. That's mine. I guess we'll get light machine guns over laser weapons. It certainly feels more appropriate. There's plant cultivation, so our agriculture is now maxed out. I don't know, man. I just like don't even feel like any of these are valuable for me. I guess max factories could be, but like again, it's like I don't need factories. I guess upgrade to anti-tank is really the only thing I need there. Hey, we got our operative back. Straight back into New Reno he goes. You guys managed to lose your entire intel network during that operation. That seems shocking to me, but... you know what? We have a lot of money. We could also just start upgrading this stuff. Let's get better intelligence. What's going on in Mexico? Did Tlaxcalan go nuts? Yeah, no, he died. Went nuts, broke apart, the wars had begun. We had the death scream happen. So it's a pretty big fight. So he leaves like 3 other, I think, AIs in charge. And then they fight amongst each other to determine who the top dog is. His 3 children. I mean, they might be human, but they look like they're AIs. Ah, this war is such a pain. I suppose I could start using my PP.
Don't look at me.
It's always funny. You know what? It's never going to not be funny. To start just throwing out some more medals. Wow, this guy's got a lot of medals. It's getting 17.5 division organization. This major is like a human major is leading all these super behemoths. That doesn't feel right. Pretty much wanted to have sole control of the strip if I'm not wrong. Get rid of the other casinos. Yeah. Fun scenario to play through. Absolutely. Have I tried Death Knight or Spellblade in the new Age of Wonders update? I have. I have played as a Spellblade. I don't think we've done a Death Knight yet. But we did a Dragon Spellblade in the recent Puff the Magic Dragon campaign. Do recommend. Naval air experience and coordination. Lessons of the past, recovery rate, and experienced soldier losses. That seems more valuable. Not nearly as valuable as this breakthrough right now, though. I'll tell you what, I'm going to spend 25 bucks to get a 50% bonus on that because those doctrines take a long time to do. All right, I believe it's the 22nd and we go to war. 26th. Canada is consuming Battleford. Okay, this war is up over here. The Passkeepers have annexed the Union of Canadian Socialist Republic. Middlemark has taken a whole ton as well. And Albertira has formed as, I guess, a puppet state. The tanker commune of Albertira. Death to Ikertina the Tyrant. They are a group of intellectuals running the country now. So I guess they replaced the government and formed... I don't know if they're a puppet state or not. No, it doesn't look like it. But I don't think they're gonna last. Seal blueprints, interrogation, diplomatic training. I guess we'll get some counter espionage at this point. All right, our justification is done. Let's trash these dweebs.
Don't look at me. Huh?
God dang it. Sometimes I end up clicking when I think I'm still in the...
Huh?
There we go. So those guys are going to go there. Those AP mutants are there. Those behemoths. I want to also move up here.
Huh?
These guys can just go with the behemoths. We're going to give them force attack because they're just so good. They can do whatever they want. No interest in tactics. Just push. When you have a big army of super mutants, you don't really need to think too much about tactics.
Head voice.
I would like to perhaps cut these guys off here.
Now you die. Ah!
I don't know what province this guy is in. Ross Island Bridge, maybe? They're steamrolling. Here come the trolls. Tactics are a crash that muties, swing, and fire hydrants don't need. Invest in a behemoth ballet school so they can kick higher. I do love their kicks. Maybe they just got some tight hammies. Oh, they do occasionally swing the hydrants as well. I thought they just did ballet kicks. Like, this is a nice visual. Just the absolute war decimation.
Head voice. That you.
It would appear that these guys are not moving in any kind of attack here, so let's just do this.
Head voice.
Make sure they all know what's going on. These guys belong to them. These gun mutants belong to the anti-tank division.
Huh?
He says, not entirely certain that that is true.
Many staring eyes.
I mean, this place is dropping pretty fast.
Gotcha now.
Everybody can just keep moving on that thing. Get some counter spy agencies here. I want to make sure that we are still buying lots of good stuff here. And selling off the trash. Any word of Mexico? Yes! Caesar has crossed the Rubicon. He has pushed to the south into Farmville, and he has made a serious push into Tubbleholm. This spells disaster for the NCR, which spells great success for us. One of my biggest threats is actually going to be if they try to naval invade me, because I will not be prepared for it. We'll lock down some of these bridges, some of these crossings. How we doing, lads? We all going across the bridge here? Scabby's found a couple more stuff. We're gonna invest into Crow's Haven. And are starting to run low on caps again. Oh, the military factories. Let's go 5 flamethrowers, 5 anti-tanks, 5 of those, 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these. There we go. Give me all of it. Also, give me your Navy. And yeah. Excellent. Excellent. I still don't own Eichhorn, but that's Timberline. And until I own all the Washington Brotherhood's land, I can't actually get that. I can pick up mutant canoes. She State joined the NCR. Yeah, they did. Yeah. All right, I'm starting to wonder whether or not we consider getting involved in this war. Because I do want to gobble up as much as we can. With this new territory of ours, we should be able to pick up Power of the Trolls, which is going to be good. I guess we'll pick up some anti-air weapons as well. Upgrade you guys to light machine guns. I'll build some more canoes. I mean, I guess we could make light cutters for naval invasions. I do imagine doing a naval invasion with a bunch of behemoths and how ridiculous that must be. We'll upgrade the dogs as well. Okay, so all this territory. They've got claims. Claim. Core. So I need to know what the Washington cores are. Looks like these 2 spots. These guys. That's it. It's only these 4 provinces. Technically, if I go through Olympus Tribe... I mean, I could go through Olympus Tribe or I could go through Heaven's Gate, but Heaven's Gate is a multi-pronged war. And I think... Oh no, they're at war with Highchapel. Well, we might as well.
Don't look at me.
That's going to be probably a really long time, though. 21st of November. Well, that's not that bad.
So many staring eyes. Huh? Huh?
I feel like I'm just going to put, like, the demo mutants and the behemoths up there. That should be more than enough to take over sort of anything in this territory. You guys seem also confused, but sure. And then the AP mutants, I'm going to have to put back down on these lines. Turn on anybody who needs to work out. The Brotherhood lost to them, so don't get too overly confident. To the Olympic tribe, yeah, no, you are correct, actually. I suppose I should also then justify picking up these provinces. Shoot, I just want to make sure I am getting exactly the ones I need. Bellingham is Cougar. I mean, I'm going to take all of it, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll go for the lower territories first. Shoot. Blah, 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 blah. Justify, conquer. You. And the passage. Get some counterintelligence going in the meantime. So we could just kind of like weave our way up this way. I almost have somebody on every single part of this. We have lots of extras up there. It's not like New Reno is going to war deck me, so we should be okay on that front. Who wouldn't want Mount Olympus? I know, right? With a name like that. They're winning. There's no fighting happening at Hoover Dam anymore, but... Oh, I didn't realize this. This is all an impassable mountain. They actually have to come all the way up here before they can sneak into the Mojave. But if they take like the lower section of the NCR, that will force them to start pulling back. We're going to unlock our naval commander, Wavebreaker. And then, yeah, I'm pretty much just going to wait until Caesar is in a position where he's unquestionably won this fight, and then I'll go to war with New Reno. There is some like dangers down here, but minimal. Like, I could just keep recruiting more armies. I guess, I mean, we're filling up our army right now. 34. The demo mutants also have dogs. I forgot about that. Should I just put dogs in everybody's army? Why not? I have more than enough dogs to do it. Dogs are great for pacification. Yeah, we have them in like in our militia. Oh, Caesar. You need to maintain these crossings. I'm feeling pretty good about this down here. It's a danger, but it's a different kind of danger. Yeah, and we can have like one more division in this army group, so... Ooh, you get a preferred tactic. Unfortunately, whatever... Like, this doesn't seem to work in Old World Blues, assigning preferred tactics. Just a bit unfortunate. Everyone has all their traits except you. No, you also have them. Tribalist awareness rooted. Yeah. I'm okay with that. We need 100 here to get the refining the best. Raid Port Ma. How hilarious. This will unlock a new advisor, Captain Crabeater, which gives us naval experience. Our Navy. Why do I have 61 boats over here? Including a ton of like a medium cutters. Can I put them all in reserve? I want them all over here is the problem. And these are just all light canoes. I don't know why we're insisting on building so many canoes over here. Like, I don't think there's any way for me to get them over to this port. Oh, yes, there is. I did not know that. Oh, man, that's huge. So we're going to move everybody over here. We're going to... Honestly, we're going to merge them. Wait, who is this group? That's going to be my leader group. So I'm going to merge everybody into these guys. I'm going to give them a commander. Commander Admiral Wavebreaker, who has no experience, but he is now in charge of our boats. And we're going to wish him the best. We can get all those boats doing exercises as well. I didn't realize we had actually picked up a navy. Captain Crabeater, my nickname when I was visiting Rhode Island. I mean, that's a pretty good nickname. That one's got some perks. Man, I can't believe these guys would not just cede Klamath, that they'd be willing to go to war with me over this. Americanada continues to grow. I'm a little bit worried about all the big dogs. You know what? I also need to take Elkhorn here for a national focus. Which national focus? This one. I guess it's like not that important. But this is Oregon. So I wonder whether or not I should also be justifying a war goal against these guys. I think I'm declaring too many war goals right now, so the game is not gonna let me do it for cheap. Middle America and Safe Haven going on war with each other. We're just gonna keep getting counterintelligence up. They're gonna get devoured. We're saving up for Power of the Trolls. And then just selling some junk off. I can start buying laser rifles pretty soon. Keep buying heavy melee weaponry for now. This guy can pick up either bonuses for mutants or bonuses for behemoths. I think we know the answer to that. And the rocket launchers. Let's grab heavy melee weaponry. I can't believe I let that one sit for so long. We'll start unlocking that next. Can I use them to do beachheads against the NCR? Train up Marines? Not sure about mutants. I can still invade with people who aren't Marines. They just won't necessarily be as effective. I don't think we get Marines ever. I think they just count under naval invasion. We'll just grab some industry for right now. And get ready for these next big wars. All right, there's Captain Crab Eater. So that needs Oregon. I guess we're going to just go back on building infrastructure. The Troll Ward has incredible infrastructure. Oh, I didn't realize that Strawberry Mountain is also developable. We have almost max infrastructure everywhere. Basically everywhere except for these places that we just took. I don't think I need those or that, if that's the case, or that. We've built a crazy amount of anti-air in the south to protect us against things. I think what I will probably do is build up some basic outposts against New Reno. You guys apparently already have a bunch over here. Those crossings are all well fortified. You know what, let's just double down on that. We'll build a bunker wall over there as well. Not that I'm expecting like an attack from those guys or anything, but it's kind of like, why not? Work on some decryption. So we can get access now to Captain Crab Eater. He gives us naval experience every day. But I think I'm going to wait until we take Power of the Trolls. Our research speed is going to go up. Our recruitable population goes up. Our division speed goes up 15, and our breakthrough goes up an extra 5%. We lose 10 stability though, but this is like a pretty big upgrade. Demo mutants. People aren't assigned again. You guys go there.
So many staring eyes.
11 behemoths. It's outrageous. There's so many of them. Was a hydro check. Thank you. I'm not drinking nearly enough water lately. White legs. Getting Ouroboros over here. Man, there's a lot. There's a lot. I don't know that we need foreign heroes. I think I'll just keep working on encryption right now. This is absurd, man. We're back out free on this, so let's go full infrastructure. And you know what? Also in this mountain, I can't build in that mountain. Okay. Good to know. We have really good counterintelligence. I feel like I should probably take these AP mutants, give them a little front line here as well, and then just grab like
So many staring eyes.
toss two guys over there. Got prospectors going out. Heavy melee weaponry is unlocked. We're going to pick up warrior equipment, giving our super mutants an extra 5% breakthrough. Upgrade this slashing melees to heavy melee weaponry. Let's also make some anti-air weapons. I'm not sure whether or not we're going to need them, but I feel like if we're fighting NCR, it's probably a pretty good bet. $400 to 700 airplanes. These guys got 1 to 500. Is that a lot? Our blimps were at 20 per division, so I feel like that's a lot. Oh, I feel like that's going to be a lot of air power. That scares me a little bit. I guess we are going to need more arms workshops if we're planning to build all this stuff. All that anti-air equipment. Shouldn't be bad considering we have 100 civvy factories right now. Honestly, I could just be converting civilian factories to arms workshops. Just don't know that it's necessary. You guys are ready for a bonus. Keep upgrading our scavenging abilities here. Sell off some pipe weapons, sell off some bicycles. Start purchasing laser rifles from you. And we're going to start purchasing powered melee from you next round. So that's great. We're basically like one step ahead of where we are in our purchases. We still got a bit of money here. And our trade locations are going pretty well. How is the war? hasn't really moved much. They've gone a little west, but they still haven't locked out Paymaster's Landing. And Two Sons has not managed to, like, really make it across. Oh, but we've made it across over here in Needles. So they've actually broke the Mojave territories. NCR made a push up pretty far across here, but now they've been encircled in Bonelli Landing. Unfortunately, the Republic of Rio Grande just declared war on Caesar's Legion. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem. Yep. That's going to be a big problem for Caesar. That's probably going to destroy him. What do we do about that? If we sprinkle a little FEV into the water, would you drink more? I mean, maybe. Become a big, strong super mutant? That's a good deal. You guys don't really need anything on there, or there. I could research one of these right now. Recovery rate or experience gain. Let's go recovery rate. Powered melee weaponry. I am actually going to get that via the focus tree. So we don't need to spend a decision on that. Where are we on this war? November. 1 month out. These guys are also November. Okay. We're going to have a southern problem, but it's still going to be a little bit away. We're getting really good at decryption. More enemies for me to fight. That is sort of how it feels, doesn't it? Deathclaws ate our team. Oh, man, they are pushing hard. Dude, just when Caesar was starting to win. Yeah, they're losing all this territory now, too. Oh, Caesar! Oh, you got buckled! You got destroyed by the Republic of Rio Grande. That sucks to be you. That ain't no fun. That ain't no fun at all for you. All right. We got a war about Olympus tribe about to kick off. And then move straight into Silix Nation. That should give us access to tackling Timberland. Which will clear up all of Oregon so that we can do the Glorious City. And then we have to turn south on New Reno. We have enough guys to handle this here. I don't know if we should be moving maybe some more of these guys north, but we are about to get also like a 5th army off the ground. Our navy is shockingly bigger than you would think. We have a handful of canoes as well. A few medium longboats, a few like destroyers. Mostly trash. We should put this guy on auto upgrade. Not that I think he has much of a plan, but there's no difference between the two of them. Other than that, this guy is on auto upgrade. Can we give him like some extra ores And maybe a kraut mower? Why the hell not? If word of mouth, let's grab a engine order telegraph. If these are my only ships, I might as well make them good ships. You have a mounted gun. And then, yeah, I guess the kraut mower. So we have 2 mounted guns and then a kraut mower for dealing with any anti-air stuff. That's going to be the new version of this ship. We'll make as many of them as we can. We'll probably retrofit. What do we need the Navy for? Thinking of invading the island? I'm thinking of maybe doing a naval invasion into the NCR. But mostly it's just I have ship ports. Hey, we got to make them somewhere. So they all get to just get added in at the moment. The kraut mower? Jesus. Yeah, right. Quite the name. One advanced canoe. Can't recall a canoe I ever had using an engine telegraph. I mean, it's probably excessive. I've just increased this production cost an insane amount. But also, what does it really matter? I'm not really concerned about my Navy being good. Certainly not any better. Oh, we can also hire Captain Crab Eater. So we'll gain Navy experience every day and we'll be better at convoy raiding. Why not? And we're ready to go to war. Which we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna kick off tomorrow morning with a war against Olympic Tribe into the Silix Nation, and then get ready for war against New Reno. Well, actually start Timberline very quickly, and then New Reno. Who knows? Maybe we'll even take over Heaven's Gate. But we have to be pretty close to New Mariposa. We can't be far. Actually, yeah, we're extremely close to New Mariposa. All we have to do is own all this Washington Brotherhood land. But I want to complete New Reno. I want to complete the focus tree. Get Mariposa reborn. I want to see how we do against NCR. Originally, I just said forming New Mariposa was going to be the plan. But let's go through New Reno. Let's see if we can take on the NCR. Save Caesar's bacon, maybe. If he pulls back to the river, he might survive. But it's not looking good for him right now. So we'll have to see. Heart, Captain Crab Eater. He's a good boy. He's a good troll. Our armies are almost maxed out. Well, 2 of them are. The 3rd one is coming along. It'll fill up a lot faster. And then we'll also form a 5th army there as well. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining this video. I hope you come back and see our big war tomorrow. I cannot wait. Can't wait to dive in. Until then, bye-bye.